Hi everybody, I hope you're at home, safe and healthy. We're going to carry on with some revisions concerning your backup paper. The piece of advice I can give you is to revise what you saw with your teachers during the first term and the second term. Do a maximum of activities and I wish you the best. Okay, for today I would like you to look at this picture and tell me what we're going to revise all together. Good. We're going to deal with pronunciation. This video is part 1, and you will see another video, part 2, where we'll see other activities. So what are the 6 activities related to pronunciation for your back paper? You will have to check the pronunciation of the final ED, the pronunciation of the final S, how to count syllables in a word, finding the stressed syllable in a word, finding the silent letter in a word, and last, matching pairs that rhyme. So for this video, we are going to revise 3 of the activities. Final ED, final S, and syllables. So before we start with the activities, we are going to work with sounds, not letters. This is very important. I mean, we're going to work with what you hear and not what you see. So let's start with the first one, the pronunciation of final ED. It's a lesson you saw from middle school till secondary school. So this is just a revision for you. So I would like you to look at those 3 verbs and tell me what is similar. Very good. They all end with the same letters, ED. I would like you now to read them loudly. Okay? What did you notice? Yes, it is not the same sound at the end. So now I would like you to listen to my pronunciation and check your pronunciation. Worked, worked, lived, lived, tested, tested. See, the same letters but 3 different sounds. The question now is why the same letters are pronounced differently. It's because of the sound before ED. For the 3 examples we have here, after the sound ED is pronounced T. After the sound V, ED is pronounced D. And after the sound ED is pronounced ID. So let's see now if you can remind me of the rule, the general rule as far as the pronunciation of final ED is concerned. Let's start with id. We have seen that ed is pronounced id after T sound. What is the other sound? Good. D. So after T and D, ed is pronounced id. Let's move now to the T sound. When is ed pronounced T? We have seen K. What are the others? F, S, Sh, Ch, and Ts. piece of advice as far as it is concerned, when you learn them in the same order so that you do not forget any. Körper, Versösche, Kökse. Good. Now, when is it pronounced de? Of course, after the vowel sounds and all the other consonants. So you will have to learn this table so that you can do the activity. Warning now. Pay attention to what is coming. Some verbs ending in GH are pronounced f. So the final ed is pronounced t. For example, loft, puffed are pronounced t. Regular verbs ending in IED are pronounced d. And this is the mistake many of you do. Tried is d sound and not ed sound. Applied is d sound and not ed sound. Classified, the same, d sound. As usual, you're going to train with this activity. The task is classifying the following words according to the pronunciation of their final ed. I suggested 12 regular verbs. Of course, for your back paper, you are given 4 to 6 words, but here, let's try 12 verbs. So, I would like you to pause the video for, let's say, 5 minutes. Try to do the activity before moving to the correction. So let's meet together in 5 minutes. Right? I hope you did your best. Let's check now if your answers are correct or not. Another piece of advice, we're not going to start with the verb control, but we are going to try to see all the verbs pronounced id. How many did you get? Okay, let's see. Educated. Good. Another one. Attended. You see, after t and the ed is pronounced it. Let's move now to the t sound. What are the verbs which ed is pronounced t? Convinced. Good. Mixed. Good. Picked. That's right. Any other one? Yes. Finished. The remaining ones are pronounced d. And as I said, particular attention to relied, you see it's the sound. Very good. I hope all your words were correct. Let's move now to the pronunciation of the final S. You will see that it is nearly the same as for the final ed. Same way, I would like you to look at these words and tell me what is similar, what is the same for the 3 words. Yes, they all end in S or ES. Now, read them loudly and tell me what you notice. But here also, the sound at the end is different. Listen and check your pronunciation. Helps, helps. Rules, rules. Brushes, brushes. Same question. Why do we have 3 different sounds for the same letter? The answer is the same as for the final ed. It's because of the sound before the letter S or ES. After the sound P, S is pronounced S. After the sound L, S is pronounced S. And after the sound sh, S is pronounced is. Let's complete the rule now. We're going to start with the S sound. When is S pronounced S? We have seen P. What are the others? P, P, Th, Th, and Th. Th. When is it pronounced is? S, sh, ch, s, z, and j. Pay attention, I said j and not g. That is to say, there must be e after g. When is it pronounced z? After the vowels and the other consonants. So you can notice that those are nearly the sounds we saw for the final ed. We added just 3. Same piece of advice, I would like you to learn them in the same order. Que, pe, fe, te, the, se, sh, ch, x, z, j. And like this you will never forget them. Another warning here. Some words ending in ph are pronounced th. Some, not all the words. For example, math, month. Some words ending in gh or ph are pronounced th. So their final s is pronounced s. You can find it in loves or graphs. Last, words ending in ies are pronounced z. Particular attention to this because this is the mistake we find a lot in your papers. So tries is the sound, applies is the sound, classifies is the sound too. Let's try again. Same number of words, 12 words, and I would like you to classify them according to the pronunciation of their final S. Pause the video for 5 minutes and we meet for the correction. Okay, let's see your answers. As we did for final ed, we are not going to go in the order of the words, but we are going to deal with all the S pronounced S. So what are the S sounds you found in these words? Good. Ethics. Ethics. Believes. Candidates. And eggs. Let's deal with the is sound with colleges, practices, classes, and of course the remaining ones are pronounced z. So you see here, for the S sound, we have the letter C, but it's pronounced K. So let's sum up. Pronunciation of the final ed and pronunciation of the final S. So this is a table you have to learn by heart so that you will be able to deal with this activity for your back paper. All right. Look again at the picture and tell me what we're going to revise. Sorry, I know it's Ramadan. Maybe you're fasting and looking at this picture. No, unfortunately, we're not going to speak about fruits. But yes, we're going to revise syllables. So I would like you to read this letter. Okay? I could hear that some of you said F. Others said F. Maybe others said F or F. But I want you to read this letter alone. Do not add any other letter. Can you read it? No, you can't, because it is a consonant. And if you want to make a sound, you have to add a vowel. So from this activity, we're going to give a definition of a syllable. What is a syllable? A syllable is a vowel sound. I mean that when we have a consonant alone, it is not a sound, so it is not a syllable. But if we add a vowel, it becomes a sound, it becomes a syllable. So remember this so that you will not face difficulties for the coming activities. What are vowels you know? A, E, I, O, U, and sometimes Y. Why sometimes? Because Y can be a consonant, for example, in Y or Yo. It can be also a vowel, happy or bicycle. For this activity now, I would like you to close your eyes, to listen to the words I'm going to read, and to count the number of sounds you hear. Do not cheat. Close your eyes. You ready? Good. Word number 1, hot. Hot. Word number 2, student. Student. Word number 3, banana. Banana. Word number 4, education. Education. Word number 5, collaborative. Collaborative. Okay, I think now you can open your eyes. So this is the first word I read. How many vowels can you see in this word? Only one vowel. So say there is only one vowel. How many syllables do you think there is in this word? Only one syllable. Hot. So one vowel sound is one syllable. Student. How many vowels can you see in this word? Good. Two vowels. So what did you use? Two vowel sounds means two syllables. Student is a two-syllable word. In banana now, how many vowels can you see? Yeah, three vowels. So how many syllables? Three syllables. Education. How many vowels can you see? Yes, there are 5 vowels, but we have only 4 vowel sounds. Shun is 1 vowel sound. There are 2 vowels, but we read them together. That's why we have only 4 syllables and not 5 syllables. Collaborative. How many vowels can you see? Yes, there are 6 vowels, but we are going to count only 5 vowel sounds. Why? Because final E is silent, and we are not going to count it as a syllable. Collaborative. Good. So let's draw the rule from what we saw now. Rule number 1, 1 vowel sound is 1 syllable. Big is 1 syllable. Watch is 1 syllable because there is only 1 vowel sound. Sometimes there are 2 vowels, but it is 1 vowel sound. Read, weigh, meat, food, health. They have 2 vowels, but they are pronounced together, so it's 1 syllable only. But pay attention, not all 2 vowels are read together. We say real, not real. So real is a 2 vowel sound word, so 2 syllables. Bile, lion, dual. So pay attention to those words. Rule number 2. E at the end of a word is silent. So we are not going to count it as a syllable. For example, fine is 1 syllable because the final E is not a sound, a vowel sound. Mistake is 2 syllables because E is not counted. Performance is 3 syllables, same, E is not a vowel sound. Always a but. Pay attention to the pronunciation of the common words. Table, table, cycle, cycle, people, people, title, title. Here there is E at the end and we count it as a syllable. Why? Because words end in consonant plus le. Table, cycle, people, title. So I repeat again, the final E is not a syllable except if we have a consonant plus LE. Here we count it as a syllable. Rule number 3 is related to what we revised previously, final ED and final S. I'm going to suggest again 3 words. Listen and tell me which one has syllables. You ready? Helped, helped, caused, caused, tested, tested. So according to you, which word has two syllables? I remind you that a syllable is a vowel sound. Very good. Tested is two syllables because the final ed is pronounced id. You can see here that we have a vowel. Whereas caused is d, helped is t. There is no vowel sound here. So both of them have one syllable. Let's see with the final S now. Say, one of them is a two-syllable word. Is it sports? Is it chairs? Or is it classes? Very good. Classes is a two-syllable word because the final S is pronounced is. And you can see here that we have a vowel too. Whereas chairs, sports are just consonants, so they have only one syllable. So let's sum up before practicing. Rule number one, a word with one vowel sound is one syllable. Remember, I say one vowel sound, I did not say one vowel. A vowel sound can be made with one vowel, can be made with two vowels. Rule number two, final E is silent, so it is not a syllable except in words ending in consonant plus le. Rule number three, when the final S is pronounced is, it is a syllable. When the final ed is pronounced id, it is also a syllable. I would like now to give you a tip to count syllables if you still face problems. As on the picture, I advise you to put your hand under your chin and read the words. Each time you open your mouth and your hand goes down, count it as a syllable. If your hand does not go down, it is not a syllable. So let's practice. Activity: classify the following words according to the number of their syllables. Do we have one syllable, two syllables, or three syllables? Here also I gave you 12 words, more than for your back paper, but well, just training. I give you now, let's say, 8 minutes. Do your best and we meet for the correction. All right. Let's see what you did. Notice that I highlighted the words ending in S and in ED, so that you pay a particular attention to these words. Brain. How many syllables are there in brain? How many vowel sounds did you hear? Very good. One syllable. Direction. Direction. Three syllables. Children. Children. Two syllables. Scores. Scores. One syllable. You see, the S did not change the number of syllables. Achieve, achieve. Two syllables, as we said. Final E is silent. Attended, attended. Did you hear a vowel sound at the end? Yes. So, attended is a three-syllable word. Country, country. Two syllables, very good. Phone, phone. One syllable. Chances, chances. Did you hear a vowel sound at the end? Yes. So chances is a two-syllable word. Knowledge, knowledge. Two syllables. Very good. Used, used. Is there any vowel sound at the end? No. So one syllable. And attention here. Possible, possible. How many vowel sounds? Very good. Three vowel sounds, so three syllables. So this is just for you to check your answers, and you see that here I crossed all letters we did not read since they are silent. So if you want to practice more, you can go to this link, howmanysyllables.com. You will be given a part where you can write any word, and when you click on it, they will tell you the number of syllables it contains. As usual, you did good job. Thank you very much. And let's meet in the second video where we'll see the three remaining activities. Best of luck.
شكرا على المشاهدة. لا تنسوا الاشتراك في القناة، الضغط على الجرس، الإعجاب بالفيديو.